decided to drop this Skin Perfecting Comfort Matte Foundation, and they decided to give us chocolate girls 2 colors this time, which I was pretty excited about. Almay's one of those brands, kind of like Neutrogena used to be, that really doesn't, or really hasn't in the past few years, made shades catered towards darker women. And I feel like no one really talks about their foundations. So we're just gonna go ahead and hop right into this and give this a shot. All right, so one thing I noticed right off the bat is that this foundation does not have a pump, which I feel like we're not, like, so many foundations have come out with a pump. This is kind of like, Almay, what are you doing? Like, I'm just really curious to see, like, I'm really curious to know why they didn't put a pump on this. I feel like their last couple of foundations they put on a pump, but who knows? So this is what the foundation looks like on my skin. This was the darkest color in the collection, guys, so I'm actually really curious. Okay, so I'm not upset at the color right off the bat, truth be told. Up in my baby hair, we are going to fully commit. You know, guys, I am so far so good. This foundation literally has no smell, and I feel like that's something Almay really prides themselves on, is having like no smell foundations, or like just really simple ingredients in there. So it's actually exciting. I know some people might be upset and feel some type of way and not want to use Almay, but they're supposed to be one of like the most natural drugstore brands out there. So now that they have, you know, shades that cater towards Black women, this is exciting, especially if you struggle with skincare issues. Their products will be really good to use if you have sensitive skin, supposedly. That's what they say online. Okay guys, so right off the bat, like, I can't say like all foundations or even like mini foundations, right off the bat I'm really impressed. Like, I would say this is like a full cover. It's like medium to almost full coverage. It's not as full coverage as like Juvia's Place, but it's definitely like covering up a lot of my skin. And then this compared to this, like, that's crazy. Yeah, so far it's one of those foundations for me that literally just feels like skin, looks like my skin. And I feel like I say this a lot, but this legit, like, the fact that you can't smell it and the fact that like you don't really even feel it on your skin is kind of mind-blowing. I am here for it. I can't even like stop pushing it into my skin because it's just that bomb. So we're gonna go in on this side with the brush. I feel like I haven't applied foundation with the brush in so long. This is actually pretty exciting. Okay, we are gonna need a little bit more. When the color first goes on my skin, it looks pretty orange, and I know right off the bat you're probably like, no, abort mission, this is not cute, yada yada yada. But as it blends in, I feel like it really kind of does look like it could be my skin color. The shade range though, it's one of those things where us Black women, we're just gonna have to make it work with like contouring and powder and stuff, because these 2 colors are not enough shades for all of us. But overall, or so far, I really like this foundation, guys. I'm like pleasantly surprised. All right, you guys, so this was the side applied with the beauty sponge, and this was the side applied with the brush. Let me know which one you guys think is better. Personally, I don't really see a difference. I've really been into applying my foundation with the beauty sponge, so just kind of like how moisturizing it is. But I feel like the brush definitely looks more airbrushed than this side. Like, the brush looks bomb. You guys, this foundation looks bomb. Like, it's literally one of those foundations. It's like comparable, very comparable to me, to my Revlon Colorstay. And I don't say that a lot, but this definitely is. Like, it looks bomb. As far as like my skin complexion goes, let me see. I feel like it looks really natural. This is one of those foundations that literally looks super natural, like you're not even wearing foundation, and if you were to layer it, it would look like a really full coverage foundation. So we're just gonna go ahead and layer it because that's what the girls came for. All right, so this is gonna be our second layer, and I'm just gonna do all of it with a sponge. So this would be like if you want to wear this out, you would go in with like 2 layers of foundation. Ooh. Which I never do this, guys. This is me really stepping outside of my comfort zone. I'm just trying to give you guys the full review you deserve since we're not doing a wear test. So I was like, let me go ahead and add another layer for our full coverage girls that are like, does this have potential? Oh yeah, this second layer is definitely looking like, okay, so when you go ahead and do 2 layers, you're starting to get Juvia's place. Oh my, I was not expecting to like this, guys. I'm like pleasantly surprised. Okay, so as I apply the second layer, let's talk about the claim. So it's a lightweight feel, buildable coverage. It blurs look of pores, fine lines, and imperfections. As I'm applying this, guys, I could not agree more. Like, my pores are disappearing for sure, and no crease lines in sight, which is, I know this is pretty early to say, but that's really, really good. Like most of Almay foundations, it's hypoallergenic, meaning that they use fewer ingredients. I believe they said less than 500 ingredients in their products. So in theory, because they don't use as many ingredients in their products, you're less likely to have an allergic reaction to them. It's dermatologist tested, which is always good. Fragrance free. There is really no fragrance to this foundation. Like, if there is, it's very, very light and kind of like, I don't want to say baby powdery, but just very fresh. There's not really a lot of foundation. It says it's oil free. I feel like a lot of foundations say that, but if you have oily skin like me, I don't know. We'll have to do a wear test on this, and cruelty free as well. So it's for all skin types, and it is all day wear. So we will have to test this. I just really wanted to get this up for you guys. So if you guys see this in the store, I found this at CVS. So if you guys see this, I want you guys to have an idea of like how it is if you come across it. Okay, so this feels amazing, and it also looks amazing. Like, this is what it would be like, completely full coverage. So if you were doing like a night glam, but this is so bomb. My goodness, my goodness. I'm gonna finish putting my face on, and then we will talk about this in a second. Okay guys, so if I look familiar from the other video, I'm sorry, I'm filming 2 videos in one night just because I'm trying to get back on schedule. Besides that, guys, this foundation is like, I've been smiling for, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, I'm sorry, but I've been smiling for like the past 10 minutes. 1, because like cream blush is amazing, and 2, because, do you see this? Do you see a smile line? Like, Almay! I wasn't expecting, 1, them to bring me my color, but then I also wasn't expecting this fire of a foundation. And I know I'm like over the top hyped, you guys don't always see me like this, but this foundation is bomb. First impression, bomb, 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 bomb. Don't say that in the airport. But I'm super excited to do a wear test for you guys. Let me know if you're gonna pick this up at the drugstore. Again, I found this only at CVS. I feel like I almost want to title this like Almay sent me PR, but they don't do like dark women. They don't. What? Read my blog post. Read my blog post if you want to know more about Almay and their spokeswomen. But I feel like, okay, this isn't even on their website yet, and I already reviewed it. Like, that never happens. But this is just so bomb. I know rarely do I ever hype up a foundation like this, but I love the claims, and I love that it appears to be, judging from everything they say online, this is what CVS says online, and what Almay says just about their natural skincare products, like, I feel like my skin is going to like this, and I will just feel good about using this product. I don't know, it reminds me of 3 years ago when I tried on Neutrogena, when they finally welcomed us darkies into the family. I don't know, but I'm all smiles right now, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the very next video. Bye. All right, guys, so I did want to come on here and touch on shade range before we go, because clearly in this lighting, this cool cappuccino is not my color. So as much as I raved about this foundation, this lighting is not it. So moral of the story is, this could still be a really great foundation for like if you're going out in the sun, But maybe I'll try the other shade. I always say this. Maybe I'll try the other shade. But I must say that this is very olivey, and just no. But that's in this lighting. Let me show you some other lighting. Okay, so this is daylight lighting in my bathroom. It's my bathing suit. And why does it suck so badly? I think my brother messed up my settings. Bit from the vlog. But yeah, so it seems to be like more even in like a daylight lighting, so that's good. Let's see the lighting in my room. The lighting in my room isn't that good, but as you can see, it goes kind of back to seeing like the oliviness. So yeah, just buyer beware, guys. As much as I raved about this foundation, I have to be honest and show you guys when I came in and took pictures. Hi Roxy. When I came in and took pictures in my living room, I noticed that it's very olivey. So moral of the story is, if you like this foundation and still want to get it, just don't wear it inside. Like if you're going out at night, this isn't the foundation. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video.